Hey guys, this is Abdiva Baxter, a pastor, a motivational speaker, as well as a certified life coach. And this is our nugget for today. I've been sitting around thinking on what I can bring to you guys, and I just prayed and asked the Lord to show me what He would have me to say. But basically, He had me to talk about, in my mind, things that I have been going through, and that is getting my house in order. And I'm not talking about your physical house, but your physical house would benefit from what's happening in this house. You getting your mind right. And what's going on in your mind would start to react on things on the outside. So when we start getting our minds right, when I start getting my mind right, what happened was, let me just start from the beginning. I know I'm one person that likes to go and do a lot of things. It's a lot of things that I want to accomplish and a lot of things that I want to do. I work full time as well. I do ministry. I travel. And sometimes you might be that one that when you look around in your room, you be like, oh my God, what is going on? Everything is everywhere. And I know a lot of times I've done it. I use the excuse, man, I'm doing so much, I ain't had time. That right there hit me when I said that. And you know what the Lord revealed to me? It's too much going on up here. Because whatever is going on in your mind, which houses who you are, it reacts to things that are on the outside. So, what I realized is when my room became so cluttered, that means that my mind was being cluttered. The house, my temple, was being cluttered. And so it was reacting on the outside what was going on the inside. And so when I began to sit down and just relax, just ease my mind of all the things that I said I need to do and just say, stop, we're not doing this today. I'm going to relax. I'm going to ease my mind. I'm going to not do anything. I'm just going to just be. Stop doing and just be. Then when my mind was able to relax, then I was able to look around and say, I don't want to live like this. I can't stand all this clutter that's going around. And so I began to clean up the mess. And when I finished cleaning the mess and I walked out of my room, did whatever else that I had to do outside of my room and came back in my room, it was like, oh my God, it felt peace. It felt joy. And I was like, God, and that's when He revealed to me the things that are going on in this temple, in this house of mine. It may not seem like it's affecting the things that are around me. It may not seem like it are things that are affecting even your room for that matter, but it affects you. And another thing that I find out, that when this house that houses us, because we are a spirit living in a flesh body, I just want you to know that what you see is not who you are. Who you are is deeper than what you see. And so when everything up here in your mind, that's why the Bible says that you got to renew your mind. You got to be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Everything starts with how you think, because however you think is going to show up on the outside. So if you think that you're not doing well, you're not going to be well. If you think that you're doing great, then you're going to be great. So it always starts up here. So we got to clean up the clutter that's in our house. And another thing that I was going to say was, outside of just my room being cluttered at that time, think about those people that you see that don't want to comb their hair, that all of a sudden is just gaining a lot of weight, just out of nowhere. And they be like, oh, it ain't nothing, I'm just eating, I'm just chilling, everything good. No, let me help y'all. They ain't just chilling and everything ain't good. The house needs to be cleaned up. It's too much clutter going on in your mind, and it's starting to affect your outward appearance. Outward appearance on your body, outward appearance on how junky your room is, how junky your car is, how junky your house is, how you don't want to comb your hair, how you don't feel like brushing your teeth. Or I just don't feel like that today. That's because there's some stuff in your mind, in your house, that needs to be decluttered. I spoke on the other day that you got to be able to be in still waters. You got to be able to meditate on the 23rd Psalms, that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He leadeth me beside the still waters, and he restoreth my soul. It's only in God that our minds, that we can sit down and meditate. We can sit down and say, Lord, I'm doing too much. I need to get out the way, and I need you to step in, and let him step in. Because when I finally realized that too much was going on around me, too much was going on in me, I shut it down. I meditated on just, Lord, I need you to help me. I'm doing too much. I feel the energy in my body just moving. I was like, no, we ain't doing that. I got to slow this thing down. And the more I began to slow it down, the more I was able to focus on what's important. And for me, it was cleaning my room. I don't know what it'll be for you, but sometimes when you see too much going on, even for me right now, I say I'm gaining a little more of that weight that I lost back. Please believe I'm about to get this in order. I'm not speaking to you something I'm not experiencing or have experienced. So know this. It's time to get your house in order, because everything that's going on up here is affecting everything in here and everything out here. This again is Abdiva Baxter, pastor of Divine Deliverance International Ministries, your motivational speaker, and your life coach. You guys be blessed and clean up your house.